Well, hey guys. So I just took a shower, got my new sweater on, and I'm about to go eat lunch. But when I get back, I want to tell you guys about my week. And I'm back. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? Take off my boots. So I just got back from lunch, and like I said, I'm going to tell you all about the week. So we'll start with the Monday. I was supposed to go and work in the ceramics shop, but a friend of mine was like, hey, you're coming explore with me. And I was like, no, listen, I have work to do. He goes, no, look, there's only daylight for a little while. We're going explore. So we went and got lunch at the cafeteria, and he took me to, I think it's called Point Warrenzoff, and it's over by the airport, but it's on the bay, and just a beach. And I've been there in the summer, and it's just a bunch of rocks on a beach, and there's this like water pump thing in the middle of it that people have put graffiti art all over, and now it's frozen because it's very cold. So we went down there, and you're walking down this big hill towards the beach, and all of a sudden there's just icebergs like floating, like the water was moving very fast, so all these chunks of ice are just swiftly going by on the beach. It was so cool. And then we were sitting there taking pictures in front of the big graffiti thing and against the bay, and all of a sudden planes are taking off really low above us. It's really cool. And then he went and dropped me off at the ceramics lab, and I got my work done. And like I said, that class is gonna kick my butt, but you know, it's gonna be fun because that's what classes are for learning new skills. Then Tuesday, I just had class, and then I was supposed to go to a worship service, Bible study thing. I ended up not having time to eat lunch during the day, so I was like, I need to go and get food. So I was gonna go to the Union and get Subway right before the worship service. Well, it turns out they were closed, so I came back here and got dinner at the Commons instead. Missed the service, but that's okay, because then I went to Wendy's with everybody afterwards. Didn't know that was a plan until had already come to dinner. Long, confusing story. I just didn't know about it. Anyway, so I got to hang out with them. Wednesday, I went to my Econ class in the morning and realized, you know, this material sounds just like the class I took back at LSU last semester, Econ 2030, which was fun, but you know, taking the same class twice when I already got the A in the other class, I was just like, no. So I went and talked to the professor and told him, like I showed him the material we had studied, and he was like, yeah, you might want to switch out of this. And I told him I was kind of looking to look at business side of things. So he's like, let's direct you to the business foundations. So I went to the academic advisor's office for the business college. They pointed me in the direction of a certain counselor. I emailed her, and then I was like, well, I want to get into this specific class. And she's like, well, you need instructor approval. So I had to find the email for the instructor. Once I found the instructor's email, I was worried that he wasn't going to answer in time. So I was like, well, I'm just going to find the class time, find the room number, and just show up to the class and talk to the guy. Well, online it said that there was no spots available in the class. So I was like, oh gosh, this is not going to go well. I'm going to have to just either take this econ class that I've already pretty much taken, because I have to stay above 12 hours for National Student Exchange, and I don't want to take less than 12. So I was like, well, I could either take this again, I could spend my afternoon just crying and trying to find a new class to take, and then just pray to God that my scheduling would work out, and then I could get the instructor approval before Friday. Anyway, so I was like freaking out all afternoon. Finally, it gets to 4 o'clock, and then I went to the class, and the man was so nice. He was so sweet. And then he found out I was from LSU, and like in front of the whole class starts going on about the national championship. And I was like, that's really cool. I was like really excited, but also really nervous. And then I heard some kid in the back go like, go Tigers. And I was like, go Tigers. So that was fun. And then the class was actually really interesting. And he said he would send me the instructor approval and that there were seats open in the class. So he emailed me back the next day on Thursday. I sent that over to the advisor and it got approved. And so now I'm in the class, so I'm really excited. I don't have class on Mondays and Wednesdays until 4 p.m., which means sleeping in, great, or going work on other projects, which is probably what I'll end up doing. Thursday, went all through class, came back and got dinner. I feel like I did something though. Anyway, Thursday night, I didn't do much. I was getting really homesick. I've been missing home. I mean, I'm 5,000 miles away. I only know a few people here. Well, I know several people here and they have introduced me to their friends, and now that I'm friends with them. But I was missing home, so I was like, let's find something Louisiana-ish. I had my shuffle music playing and some Princess and the Frog came on, and I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. So I went and watched Princess and the Frog while I worked on some sketches for an upcoming project. I absolutely love New Orleans jazz, so that was a nice little taste of home. Yesterday, I just went and worked in the ceramic lab for a while, came back and got I was gonna get some food, came back and laid in bed until it was time for food, because that's the fun part. The dining hall says that there's a meal between 1:30 and 4:30, and twice I've shown up at 3 and it's been closed. So don't know how that works. I am still learning the schedules here. But yeah, so I came back here and then went to dinner. And right after that, a friend picked me up and we all went and had a game night. That was really fun. We played Exploding Kittens, which if you don't know what it is, it's a card game. It's so fun. And we played Apples to Apples, Spoons. They're a bunch of goofballs, so they're really fun to hang out with. Just shout out to all the friends that I've made here because, coming up here, I was like, I don't have a car. So I was really worried that, I don't want to rely on other people too much. I don't want to bother them and be like, hey, can I get a ride here? Can I get a ride here? Can I get a ride here? People have always just been like, if you need a ride, like, I'll come pick you up. They're super nice about that. Like, I don't even have to ask. And then there's one time I did ask. So I still need to go and take pictures for a photography project, which I'll show you my camera that I have. The prompt or whatever is make light the subject. So like shadows, reflections, silhouettes, stuff like that. So I was like, hey guys, does anyone know of a good place to go take sunset pictures or whatever? And I was like, I know of a couple places, Point Warren's off, Kincaid. And I was like, if anyone wants to go and take me, like you'll be in my photo shoot or whatever, you could be the star of my project. Instantly, I had like 3 of them messaging me like, I'll take you this time, this day, is that good with you? And I was just like, oh, they're amazing. They like are nice. And not that I didn't think they weren't, but I don't know, I just was worried that I'd be a bother, but they were instantly like, let's go do it. And so we have a big group going in a few hours, and then we're gonna go get dinner, and then we're gonna go see that new movie 1917. So I'm excited. I am extremely grateful for all the friends that I have here. Grateful to my 2 friends, Marcus and Andrew, who I knew before coming up here, that kind of like threw me into this friend group. So I'm just really grateful. I'm having a great time. It's still cold here. I'm used to living in extremely humid weather, and I don't normally have to put on lotion that much, but now my hands, like right here, is burning because of how dry it is. I've been getting nosebleeds because of how dry it is up here. I always wash my face and moisturize. I have my moisturizer, but wow, it is dry here, and my little Louisiana skin doesn't know what to do. So we're gonna figure that out. I think I'm getting a sinus infection, but I'm used to that when the weather starts changing. So other than that, I am having a fantastic time. If anyone is considering doing exchange or national student exchange or any kind of study abroad, do it. It's so worth it. National student exchange makes it so easy to, like, if you just work with an advisor and they get you through national student exchange, it's so easy. Yes, there's paperwork you have to do. You do have to go like run around, talk to professors and stuff like that, but honestly, so worth it. It's just great. Do it. Please do it. I'm learning so much here, meeting new people, doing new things, and seeing a really cool new place. So I will show you my new camera. So I have an awesome professor that's letting me check out a camera instead of going buy an expensive camera. So I have a Canon 5D, and back at LSU, I've used cameras like this for Tiger Band. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit older of a model, but I am going to be using this at the beach at Kincaid this afternoon. So I'm excited to bring y'all along and get some cool pictures. Hopefully I will get some cool ones for my project and for the video. So I will see y'all this afternoon.